Hello my internet friends and welcome to the Waking Dreamer. So, today it's time for The Warning and their cover of the song Resistance by the Muse. This was a request by a generous patron on Buy Me Coffee. So, I've heard this song before. I actually reacted to the original performance by the Muse, I think like 10 or 15 days ago. So I am very curious in how the girls will cover it. And truth be told, there were actually girls here. So they were pretty young here, 9, 12, and 14. So this is definitely on their younger side. And I love that once again the bass is larger than Alejandra. So it's always fun to see. Before we begin, just to let everyone know, we are not having live streams anymore at the moment because of a problem we had with YouTube, and basically we almost got our channel deleted, and the live stream was not even on YouTube, it was muted. Long story. So let's begin, and I love listening to the girls in their younger age. I actually am trying to listen to more of them when they were younger, because that's the part of their career I covered the least. So let's begin, and as usually, expecting nothing but the best from the girls. Let's begin. Okay, this is the first. This is the first time I'm seeing Daniela not only at the guitar at the beginning, but also at the keyboards. So, wow. So that's like took me by surprise. Took me absolutely by surprise. I love the way they did that transition. So it was obvious, like it's actually, if you're not familiar with how it's actually really difficult to perform it, because it's it's very different. You know, the melody and the rhythm and the flow of the song changes completely. So it was quite a different. That was very interesting. Let's take another look at that. I'm going to try to focus on Alejandra and Paulina here, because Daniela like stole my attention at the beginning with the keyboards, you know. The first thing I can what I loved, I loved the back vocals, by Alejandra at this young age. They were really on point, and the volume. The most difficult thing about the backup vocals is not the quality of the voice, is not the getting it in tune, because if you're a musician you can sing in tune. It's like, otherwise they don't let people who with no who don't have at least somewhat of a decent uh, ability to hit targets in keys. They don't practice music, so it was quite obvious that she could do that. But the most difficult part of being the backup vocal is giving just the appropriate amount of volume to the backup. So so you are heard, so you are so the person listening can hear you and it blends into the song, but that you don't overshadow the main vocal and his words, you know. So it was, while it seems like something very basic, it's very interesting that she could do it at the age of 9, because that shows a lot of talent, you know. And of course Paulina is already demonstrating her powers, you know. Ah, yeah, the power of Paulina drums. I love the chorus. I love the chorus. I'm going to turn this part once more. I love the way that both Paulina comes in with the drums and Alejandro with the backup, and Daniela as the main. So you could see the best of what they would become right here in this part. I love this. This may be my favorite part, is to see how happy they were that they got it like like so good. And this is something. This one detail is I was watching. Was it? It was the one in UK, the acoustic performance live in UK, I believe, when they were in the front of a rather small audience, but it was like intimate and very interesting. And there was a detail there that I noticed a couple of times before, and in that performance too. So when it's a smaller audience, uh, Paulina claps, and because like she's clapping because she's happy, and she's basically clapping her sisters, and the other two don't do that. The other two don't clap, but Paulina claps to their performance, and and you could see that she was doing it when she was 12 here, yeah, yeah, 9, 12, and 14, because she I love that remained even 10 years later. That has not changed. So if they're alone, if there's not a big audience, uh, after they do a good job, she claps for her sisters and for herself as well. Fantastic. You guys, have you ever noticed that she'll clap for uh, for them if there's not a big audience there to clap for them? Okay, folks. So this was beautiful. I'm going to turn back one more time to the chorus that I love the most, because what I see here is that they were some signs of what they were going to become 10 years later, 8 to 10 years later, were already there. It's uh, the perfect transitions, the the ability to keep up with the rhythm, with the atmosphere, and I love the backup vocals Alejandra displayed there. Even though she was 9, uh, that's the hardest part of the backup vocals, is to hit the proper volume, to not be so timid that the person listening can't hear you, but not to be so loud that you're basically overshadowing the main vocal. So that she hit it perfectly here. Yeah, yeah, absolutely fantastic performance by the girls. So in the comment section, guys, do you feel like you could feel what they were going to become in this song? Because to me, everything was on display here. So Alejandra's abilities in the backup vocals and to keep up the rhythm and the changes with her bass. Paulina was amazing even here, absolutely amazing on the drums, especially in the changes, in the transitions. And this is the first time. Have you ever guys heard Daniela on the keyboards? Like I heard her on the piano in songs in previous performances. This is the first time I ever heard her during a song with all three of them, that she's on the keyboards. Like, is that a thing? Is that in any other song? So that surprised me a lot. So loved this performance. Thank you to the generous patron for this recommendation. I know that Muse is their favorite band and inspiration. Although I also know that they love Hailstorm, but Muse was obviously like their favorite band, and they I think said as much in a couple of interviews I watched, that they love the Muse, and that was from like from the earliest parts of their career. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and liking the videos. That helps the channel a lot, costs you nothing, and you'll get notifications for future videos. And in the comment section, like in your opinion, what's my next thing on the warning replical, especially on stuff like this, the earlier stuff, or any live performance that you like to recommend. I love it all, so you guys decide. I listen to the audience. Thank you everyone for joining. In the comment section, as I said, your thoughts on my thoughts, and hope to see you on the next one. Stay healthy, stay safe, and rock on, folks. Cheers.